How you doing? This is Carlos from NBS Audio in New Jersey. Welcome to Tool Time Tuesday. Today I want to talk about the Techno Research software that we use to flash the factory head units on the new 14 and up Harley Davidsons. What happens is from 14 and up, you can no longer get these Harley Davidsons flashed at the dealer to take out the factory EQ curve. So you have to either get the boom upgrade. If you get the boom upgrade from the dealer, then it'll enable the factory computer to flash it. But if you do not go with the factory upgrade, you can't flash these radios. The dealer can't do it for you anymore. So using this flasher, we have a couple of different options to set the bike up and flash it for a flatter frequency response curve. And then the output of the factory head unit, we run into our DSP. Here we have Kel's bike back in the bay. So we're running 3 sound digital amplifiers. We just flashed the head unit, so it goes into our ARC Audio DSP, and then it gives us a much flatter EQ to work with. If you come over here, you'll see that this is the module. So the output of the module tees into the factory ECU to the computer and allows it to communicate that way. It's the only way to make these bikes sound good. So if you come down to the shop, we can get your Harley taken care of too. Set up your EQ curve, see what your factory curve looks like, then throw it on the RTA. Thank you, see you next week. Okay, so as you can see on this Road Glide, we haven't flashed it yet. You can see the bass and the treble is set centered. We're hooked up to the front speaker output. There's the factory EQ. And we're playing Pink Noise from my phone. That is not a nice flat EQ curve. And you see everything is set flat on the radio. Now let's see what it looks like after we flash it. Okay, we just finished flashing it. As you can see, we're still running Pink Noise from my phone. That looks a lot better. Still needs a lot of work. We gained a lot more bass. We had a steeper roll off here. We got our highs back. We had a huge roll off here. So now we're going to feed this into our DSP and be able to flatten out the rest of the way. I'm not really too concerned that we have nothing below 40 hertz because on a bike you really can't get anything below 40 hertz anyway. Bass and treble settings still centered out. Now you see why it's so important to flash these before you do anything. That is a much more usable signal than what we had before.